Let's be clear. You don't need to set aside large chunks of time for exercise or go to a gym or exercise class to reap benefits from moving more. Some people may already be going to the gym regularly, and that's great. For others, it might not be realistic to start doing regular workouts, but that doesn't mean you can't introduce more movement into your daily life. You can be more active throughout the day in simple ways, by taking the stairs instead of the elevator, parking further away from a store, or increasing your household chores or gardening. Pause the video and reflect on ways you could introduce more movement into your daily life, outside of a gym or workout class. Exercise is also critical to maintaining a healthy heart. No matter what your current weight is, being active boosts your good cholesterol and decreases unhealthy fats in your blood. It also lowers your blood pressure. This keeps your blood flowing smoothly, which decreases your risk of heart diseases. In fact, regular physical activity can help you prevent or manage a wide range of health problems and concerns, including stroke, metabolic syndromes, type 2 diabetes, certain types of cancer, arthritis, falls, and depression. So, to summarize, your heart health matters because it boosts your good cholesterol, lowers your blood pressure, and is involved in many types of disease prevention. Not only does exercise impact our heart health, it impacts our mood. Aerobic physical activity stimulates brain chemicals that may leave you feeling happier and more relaxed. Aerobic meaning you're getting your heart rate up. You may also feel better about your appearance and yourself when you exercise regularly, which boosts your confidence and improves self-esteem. Research shows that 30 minutes of vigorous cardiovascular exercise per day is a very effective treatment for mood problems. You may have thought that was the end, but we have even more benefits to discuss. First up, exercise can boost your energy. Regular physical activity can improve your muscle strength and boost your endurance. Exercise and physical activity deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and help your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. When your heart and lungs work more efficiently, you have more energy left over to go about your daily life. Next, exercise promotes better sleep. Remember, we talked quite a bit about sleep last week and briefly discussed the idea that getting regular exercise is important for promoting good sleep. Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster and deepen your sleep. Just don't exercise too close to bedtime, or you may be too energized to fall asleep. Finally, exercise can be fun. Exercise and physical activity can be a fun way to spend some time. It gives you a chance to unwind, enjoy the outdoors, or simply engage in activities that make you happy. Physical activity can also be a path to connect with friends or family in a fun social setting. You can take a dance class, take a neighborhood walk, or join a pickup basketball game. Find a physical activity you enjoy and just do it. And if you get bored, try something new. Perhaps the biggest benefit of exercise is that it can help with chronic pain and mood issues. Chronic pain is associated with high stress and frustration due to symptom burden, anxiety, uncertainty, and medical procedures. Regular exercise decreases stress, thus allowing patients with chronic pain and mood issues to better cope with their stress. So, how much exercise do you really need? Exercise guidelines suggest striving for 2 hours and 30 minutes each week of moderate aerobic physical activity, or 1 hour and 15 minutes each week of vigorous aerobic physical activity. It's also important to aim to do strengthening activities at least 2 days a week, particularly for people living with chronic pain, to strengthen their muscles and decrease pain over time. Remember, you can get exercise many different ways throughout your day. You don't have to go to the gym or to a class to be physically active. Try being active for at least 10 minutes at a time to get the most health benefits. You can do a combination of moderate and vigorous activities each week, which we'll break down further later on in the video. In general, 1 minute of vigorous activity is equal to 2 minutes of moderate activity. Before we proceed and look at an activity list together, please reflect on the following questions. Discuss with a group or reflect individually before you continue. What we've covered in the workshop so far today might leave you questioning what moderate versus vigorous activity really means, and what strength training activities really are. Take a list at the following 3 categories to get clarity on what counts as moderate and what counts as vigorous aerobic activity. Please ask any questions that come up in the group. Before we end today's session, it's important to discuss common barriers to exercise. Typical barriers include difficulty making time for exercise and not being sure which exercises to try. Take a moment to reflect on your own barriers to exercise and how you might overcome them. What do you think gets in the way of you being more physically active? How can you make exercise more fun? How can you remember to leave time for exercise? And what are some daily ways to build in more exercise naturally? When we think about barriers to exercise, it's also important to take your own unique chronic pain and mood experiences into account. Next, I'll discuss some common chronic pain and mood-specific barriers that people have mentioned to us. As far as pain makes it harder to get moving. But research shows that exercise decreases pain intensity over time. Talk to your doctor if you're concerned about increasing your physical activity because of your pain. Also, people discuss concerns about appearance or forgetfulness. Many people, whether they have medical conditions or not, worry about how they will look when they exercise. Some people with chronic pain have additional concerns about being stigmatized in public or falling in public. No matter what, though, it's important to remember that most people are too concerned about themselves to carefully look at other people. We recommend starting slow and being consistent while you get on track with exercise. Let's review a few final tips for getting active. Number 1, pick a physical activity that you like and one that fits into your life. Find the time that best works for you. Before work? After everyone in your family or your home goes to bed? You can decide. Be active with friends and family who can help you keep up with your physical activity plan. Remember that there are health benefits of doing at least 10 minutes of physical activity at a time. Start small and do what you can. Avoid sitting still for prolonged periods of time and take advantage of all opportunities during the day to move. Thank you so much for joining Session 4 of the Living and Learning Workshop, where we've reviewed exercise and its connection to chronic pain and wellness. We'll see you back here next week. Thanks so much.